Who's this? Kaylee?
Why are you making up stories?
Okay, first of all, I would like to have a very adult conversation with you. Okay? Can we do that? Can we do that?
I always can.
Okay, so first off, I want to apologize for calling you a bitch. I did not mean to do that, and that was wrong. And I even reached out to you and sent you a long message about how truly sorry I am. Do you remember that on Instagram?
I do. And what did I tell you in my messages?
I don't know. What did you say?
I know you don't remember because you didn't take it to heart. Remember, I had a nice little talk with you about how what you're doing to your relationship with your sister online is not something that you're going to be able to take back when you're doing it publicly with everybody. You're claiming that you've changed so much, yet you 1 week ago were online zooming in on your sister's crotch and talking about it. Am I wrong?
So here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. People want me to do commentary, and I already talked to somebody, and I'm done talking about Gabby. I'm done. Okay.
Except you last night said that Aaron wanted you first.
Aaron did. That's fact.
Okay, but why is that even something you need to say? Do you not understand how that can be hurtful?
Okay, and maybe I shouldn't do that. And that was wrong for me to do that. And I don't even know if you knew this, but I even called Gabby and I even apologized to her. I sent her a long message and I apologized to her. And I said, listen, I am sorry for making fun of you. I have it in my text message. So that makes you turn on me because here's
no, listen, I told you that the Shart Wars were started when you yelled and said that I said Gabby should poop in your yard. I didn't say that.
Well, that's what I got told.
Well, do you listen to everything everybody tells you?
But Kaylee, let me ask you a question. Okay, don't you? Okay, when you were backing up Gabby, 100%, right? You know she was never your friend, right? She doesn't know how to be a friend, Kaylee, and that's the problem with her. And
nobody on the internet is your friend.
Listen, I don't agree with what my sister is doing. I don't. Okay, but do I love her? Yes, I do. I love her with all my heart. That's my family. Okay, I would never want to hurt her, and I owned up to what I did, and I apologized, and I wanted to be the better person, and I did that, and I will even send you the screenshots if you would like. Okay, yes, I was crying over a shirt. You know why? Because that shirt I've had my entire life since Illinois. When I first started liking Wolves, that was my favorite shirt. And yes, a shirt can be replaced. Absolutely. But that's between me and Gabby. Okay, I didn't come on here and do all of this. I said it privately, and I just say, hey, Gabby, I know that was wrong for me to do. I apologize. I even have it in my messages that I even apologized for her first. And then she told me that she came on here and apologized. Okay, so you know it is what it is, right? That's what being adults and that's what being mature is, when you're going to your source. And that's my sister. So yes, and I even owned up to saying, hey, that was wrong for me to do, and I shouldn't have done that. I don't know if you heard that, but my supporters can vouch for me. And they told me, they saw it. Then I said, guys, I have to own up to it. What I did to Gabby was absolutely wrong and disrespectful and rude, and it's not going to happen.
If I was your sister and I called animal control and had your cat Enzo removed, would you be sad?
But I would get off the internet, Kaylee. I would get off the internet, bro.
Everyone has a right to be on the internet. She can't get a real life job because she gets harassed at them.
Okay, so Kayla, it's not. If it's so bad for her mental health, like if people started calling the animal control on me, I would be like, I'm done. I'm off this app. I'm not doing it, and it's it. I'm gone. You will never hear from me. Okay, I made one mistake with him. One mistake, and I never have done it ever again. I love that boy, okay? But here's the problem. I don't know what Brownie's problem is. I don't know, okay? I don't know what's going on.
You blocked her yesterday for no reason. She was just being entertained and watching, and you blocked her.
Well, somebody told me to block her, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, and I just had just enough. All these people come at me because they love me. They go, Danny, you need a black brownie. You need a black brownie. You need a black brownie. She's not your friend. She's not your friend. I've told you this several times, Danny. She's not your friend. And if it's because I call, like when I was crying, like my lies because of the shirt, she says this is crazy. And I think that if I don't correct, I think that yes, but I understand what you're saying, and I don't want my nephew to be taken. I don't. I want him, in a loving home where he's loved. And it breaks my heart because I wish my sister, okay, I wish to God she would choose something over this app. And that's how I see it. Like,
Okay. Oh, I thought we weren't going to talk
wish
about Gabby anymore. I want to talk about you. You said your mental health is suffering. Do you think it's suffering because of this app?
No.
No. I thought my lives were really upsetting you.
No, absolutely not. What I'm trying to get through to you and try to have you understand is that when you got on live, right? And you talked about how people do what Gabby done and all of that, and
going real life. I think going real life. I think snarking people is a little different than going real life. I think someone posting your address is completely absurd and not okay. And I said that when they did it. I don't understand why people do stuff like that. I would never be okay with someone going real life on you. But however, just poking a little fun.
Me, I got trapped. They trapped me, and it is what it is. My fault. I should have never gave out my address. So that's my fault for going in the trap that I did. I can't blame that on anybody else because I'm the one that took my fingers and typed it out. So I have to hold myself accountable for what I did because nobody forced me to do it. I did it because I thought this person was genuine, caring, and wanted to do something for me. And then I found out that she wasn't. I told Gabby, I said, listen, I'm not going to speak about you. I'm not going to speak about nephew or Aaron. That's why I have my podcast. I want to get closer to God. I want to continue making the right decisions, the right things in life. And Kaylee, I can't control what you do with your people. I can't control what Brownie does. This is the internet. People are going to talk. It is what it is. But it kind of goes too far when we're sitting back and saying, oh, well, don't do this to Gabby. What you're doing is really bad. So people making videos of her.
Danny, if Gabby was on the internet preaching about God with her nipples out, I would talk about her too.
Well, that's very disrespectful. I don't know how anybody could ever do that. And it just hurt my feelings, Kaylee. Like Brownie's had a video of me praying over somebody, first of all, who's in the ICU with COVID, okay, is not doing good. She has a heart disease, and she asked me to pray over her. And then something like that to me, that's like, you don't know what people are going through. People have emailed me, Danny, I love what you do. Danny, I need this. And that's the thing. That's why I'm doing what I do, because I feel like that's my calling. And when I see that, and Brownie posted a video of me praying over somebody that needed to get prayed for, that asked me to do it, and then to go do that is so hurtful.
Hear me out. So you just said, this is just me noticing things. You just said you're coming off of Seroquel.
I am.
So could you possibly be manic at the moment? Because you went from talking about your sister's crotch to, I'm a Christian, I'm going to start a podcast, and I'm worshiping God every single day, and I'm buying a microphone, a light.
I'm not manic. No, you don't want to see manic. I'm not manic.
I know what manic looks like. I've seen some people. I'm just saying it's a little.
I am nervous. I'm not going to lie to you. I am. And Doodle Fam's right on it. Like, I am nervous,
That's okay to be nervous. I'm not trying to.
But there's no perfect Christian. But if I legit, if I want to get closer to God, that's amazing. I wouldn't do. It's not for a skit. I'm not doing this for monetization so I can get thousands of dollars. It's ADHD. Thank you. And I have it really, really bad, by the way. Okay. And it's like, I want to do something good on my platform. I want to bring some joy to people that are struggling, that people are hurting. So this is really just all about God for you? To me to get closer with God is the podcast? Yes, absolutely. Yes, it
So
is.
would you be willing to turn your gifts off during the podcast?
Yes, absolutely. I don't
think that's a
get
good
any
start.
money. Yeah, that's fine. If that's what you want me to do, I have no problem with that.
Not me. I just think that's a good start. If it truly is, if that's really what it's about, is that. I mean,
Then
I
that's fine. I can't get money out, Kaylee. My PayPal is shut down. I can't. Like I can't do it. So I gift other people. It was never about the money for me. Kaylee, it was never has nothing to do. I have a job. This was just something that I could do with my supporters. It just hurts. It just hurts me. Like, why am I not? Why can't I be entitled to what I feel like, Kaylee? Like
you're entitled to do whatever you want.
Okay, but then like, why come after me? Like, if you want me to stop doing something, I'll do it. Like, I just want to settle this. I just want to be able to go out and have fun and be with my supporters, and instead of worrying about someone who's going to take a video of me praying over someone that's in the ICU that's very serious right now. That could not be here tomorrow.
Have you ever heard the verse Matthew 6:5-15?
What is it, Kaylee?
You tell me. You have your Bible right there?
You tell me. You're the one that brought it up. Tell me.
Let me tell you about this verse.
Okay, but I get it. But like, like, it's not like I'm doing all these things back in Illinois. I mean, I'm doing something for myself. And yes, it's hard. It's hard. When you get off of Serquil, that's 400 milligrams that made you like gain 670 pounds. You know, it's hard. And a friend asked me, and hold on. Can I come up, Danny? Yeah, you can. And you know, I don't want you to run. I don't want you to, like, you're not getting bullied here. I'm just trying to.
As soon as people start coming up here and yelling, I'll definitely leave, because I'm not going to listen to other people. I came here to talk to Danny.
And that's not going to work in my favor. Okay, I don't let anybody bully people, yell, scream, swear. No, they will be immediately blocked and kicked off of my platform. I do not allow that at all.
Danny, you know that I would never yell at all. And Kaylee, I actually watch you, so I just had to ask a couple questions, actually, if it's okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I just don't understand. You know, I've been around with Danny for years, and I've seen her at her worst, the worst of the worst, where she was doing shit that was completely uncalled for, where I've walked away from her, to her doing so much better. Does she still need to do more? Absolutely. And I'm constantly in her ear, Kaylee, telling her that. She will tell you I am not one that sits back and praises everything she does. I'm actually pretty hard on her. I'm a mom of two. I have a 24-year-old, just graduated college.
Carrie,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but can I speak just for like 5 seconds
Absolutely, sure.
so I can go? I am the one that is at ICU in the hospital.
Aw.
Okay. I have COVID. I am in intensive care for at least a week. I thought it was 3 days. It is not, it is a week. I was born with a terminal congenital heart disease. I will die from this. There is no fixing my heart. I am 48 years old with 4 children. I have 2 identical twin girls, another daughter that I was raped and I got pregnant with, and I just decided to keep her because that is my own belief. And I also have a son. Hold on a second, I gotta breathe. I'm sorry. But I am the one that asked Danny to please pray for me. That is me. I am not ashamed of what I have. I am a Christian. I'm proud to be a Christian. And I don't think that it is anybody's right to judge any Christian at all. Your Christianity and your faith and your relationship with God is between two people, and that is you and the good Lord Himself. And Kaylee, I have nothing at all against you. I think you're a nice girl. I think you're fine. I have nothing against you. But Danny did not do this for attention. She did not do this for clout. She did not do this for anything. I literally messaged her. Hold on. I literally messaged.
She did not do it for clout at all.
No, I did not even know she was going to go live today to pray for me. I did ask her to do so. This was not Danny's doing. I am very sick. My doctor told me I would be lucky to see the age of 50. I will be 49 in September.
Well, God bless you, and you'll be in my prayers for sure.
Thank you.
I love you.
And I am going to prove to those doctors that they are not right. And Kaylee, you judging Danny, I'm going to prove to you that God can do anything, even through somebody that has a past. We all have a past. I have a past. Danny has a past. You have a past. But it is nobody's business to judge one's Christianity. It even says in the Bible we are not to do that.
Yes, ma'am.
So, with that being said, I cannot talk long as I just can't. I don't feel good. I'm very sick. But this was not her doing. And Danny, I want to thank you. Kaylee, that's all I have to say to you. Danny, I want to thank you for praying for me. I want to thank you for being obedient to God. I don't care what messages I get on TikTok, what mean things that are said about me. I really don't give a crap what anybody.
Are people saying mean things? See, I'm confused because, like, no offense, like your story is terrible. I hate that you're going through that. It's difficult. I feel for you that you're in the ICU with COVID. It's a hard thing to deal with, especially if you have any sort of heart or lung issues previously. However, who is messaging you things?
That would not be any of your business, actually.
Okay, but you're insinuating like it's got something to do with me, and that
No, I'm not even
Okay.
talking. I'm not talking about.
I just want to
you.
make sure that we clear that up.
You don't
That
even
doesn't
know.
have- that doesn't have
I'm not
anything to do with it.
saying that you are texting me. I'm not saying that you're messaging me.
I'm just saying when we're all in a box, it's trying to like be connected. And I never said anything bad about Danny praying for anyone. I never even said that.
Not you. It was Brownie that did it, and that's why my feelings were hurt. I'm sorry for like crying, but like this is my friend Mandy. Like I talked to her on like off this app, and it just hurts. It hurts that this person's going through this and asked me to pray over them, and for her to do that video really, really hurt me because Mandy's fighting for her life
It's
right
a
now.
video on the internet though. Like that's what the thing that y'all have to get past.
Like, how can you not like understand what Brownie did is beyond disrespectful when I have asked people to come to me and I'll pray over them. I'm not the best prayer, okay? I'm not, but I do it because
you're doing it all on live. That's the point.
But Kaylee, let me ask you something. You do your stuff online too, and again, I am not fighting with you. I don't know you. I wouldn't know you if I walked into
I'm not
you.
pretending to be a Christian. That
Okay.
is very different. That is very different than what I do online. Pretending to be a Christian and pretending that
Can
you're
I
now all of a
please
sudden
finish
a
sentence?
savior is not the same thing.
Okay,
It
I'm
is not
trying
the
to
same. I
finish.
was
I am trying to finish a sentence. Please let me finish a sentence.
Sir, please, okay? They're not.
Please let me. I cannot talk long. I truly can't. Please. I'm not telling you I have anything against you. I don't even know what you do on your platform. I don't watch you. I just want you to know that what Danny does on her platform is her platform, and it is her right to do so. And to judge somebody else's Christianity is wrong. I did ask her to pray for me. So it was not for clout. And just because she's doing it online, she's spreading the word, she's spreading the gospel. And as Christians, that's what we're supposed to do. And that's what she's doing. And I love everybody. I don't have hard feelings against anybody. I just don't. I pray for everybody, and I just have really bad luck. Is all. I had my first heart attack at 40.
Oh my God, this fucking trauma dump. Like, okay, lady. I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. You're not letting me speak. You're muting me. This is ridiculous.
Who's muting you?
I was, so you can talk. So Manny, I know you're not feeling good, girl.
A trauma dump? Do you want to know what a trauma dump is, Kaylee?
You're
Kaylee-
good. So are you gonna let me read my verse or not?
I'm gonna tell you what trauma dump is. You be a single mom at 40 years old with a heart attack and have a doctor tell you that you'll be lucky to make it until you're 50. Okay? That's all I'm going to say, because you know what? You're not worth my breath and me being sick. I pray God blesses you in ways that you have never been blessed before. On that
Thank
note,
you.
peace
I am
out.
blessed.
Oh, honey, you need
She's done. I'm not gonna tolerate that disrespect. She's gone. But Mandy, you know I love you with all my heart, and I am gonna continue praying for you, whether people don't like it or not.